All right, welcome back to another video. Taking a break from the Trans Am. As you saw in the last one, we got our got the engine painted for it, and it's all going to be ready to go in as soon as we get everything else prepped and ready. So I know I said we weren't going to be doing anything as far as Dad's stuff goes because of the pole barn, but being that we have everything for his SRT-4, we're going to go ahead and start getting this core support damage out. So you guys kind of, for those of you who haven't seen it, deer kind of just hit this thing at real low speed and just barely crumpled in the core support. So we're going to anchor the car down and kind of ratchet strap or come along and pull this core support back out. So trying to get the dually fired up, hadn't been started in forever, so we can move it and kind of do our thing with this. So we'll check back in here in just a minute. That's good. That's pretty close.
How long are you left? Put a strap between two of these, right?
Let's come along. That's it. Yeah.
That's still spitting out. Look at that condensation thing going.
I know.
You gotta take them down the road.
You want to use this here? Yeah, this would probably be the best bet.
Well, I thought you wanted to pull it that way. That direction.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get over.
and you might have to get over this way just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have to be dang. That swivels on the pole.
Yeah.
I just gotta back up
Yeah, you
straight
gotta back
right
up
here.
over here. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Man, I almost wonder if this is too much of a downward angle. It's almost like it's going to want to pull it down. We'll see what it does. Yeah. Let's hook to this here. What the
About
hook?
in here. About up here, come to the bed somewhere.
Alright, let's cut to it. Okay, now we're over here. As you saw in the time lapse, we actually got this thing pulled right back out where it needs to be. So you can see this thing actually comes straight across, up where it should. The center to center is now equal to what my car is. So now we basically got to bring the smash section up. So we brought it over here to kind of get an upward pull. So we'll see what we can get with this. saw in the time lapse, we tried to use the porta power from underneath and it just lifted the entire car up, which wasn't a big deal. So kind of put the camera down. We just started going to town. Probably should have had a time lapse up, but it was one of those things. We have such a nice day and I didn't want to piss with wasting time trying to film too much. But I think we got it. Let's see if we can get, there's a little bit of a dip on that radius right there, but we've already measured it and we're within a 1/16 of an inch. We got the center radiator, or the brace support in the middle, straightened back up. As you can tell, it's still a little bit wallery right in here. You can see some creases of where the damage was, but we got all that worked back out. This is all pulled all the way back up. And what we're gonna do next, all that's left, is I'm gonna bring my hammer and dolly set over. We're gonna straighten this thing back out. And then if you look, this is still just kind of whopper jawed right in this area. And I think once we go through here and get my hammer and dolly and straighten this stuff back up, we'll tweak all that back in place and then go through where we kind of pried and just basically go along these lips, straighten these lips out, and all this stuff will get straightened up. And we kind of got to knock this flat just a little bit right here. But overall, it is almost perfect. If you guys look at where that radiator is, this bolt head was actually over the top of that. So it was really more back here. So you can see how much we moved this thing. Pretty substantial amount. So if we come back here, pretty crazy. So we should be able to start putting this car back together. It probably won't be in this video. I'll probably finish filming, come back out, we'll hammer and dolly some of that stuff straight. And I think we're gonna kind of wash all the dirt and nasty out, and Dad's gonna scuff it up and tape off that original core support sticker, do some rattle can restoration up in there just so it doesn't want to rust. And then get ready to have the radiator pulled out, get the intercooler off because it's got some damage too. And we went ahead and got the broken air dam off. So all that stuff is literally ready to come out and replace. So like I said, probably won't be in this video. We'll probably, depending on how long this video is, we'll see. I may save it and do it all as one, or I may do 2 separate parts. So we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna get my hammer and dolly stuff. We'll come back over and knock some of these lips straight, and then we should be good to start replacing everything. Okay, we're picking up sometime later. As you can tell, we're out here in the barn. So kind of the first project out here. So Dad went through and found a new air box, because there's the original one that's all destroyed, and there's our good one. So we're ready to go through and hammer and dolly this area here and work out these wrinkles right here. So that way you guys can get some before video. And then I'm not sure where else we need to work, but definitely here and definitely here. So we'll go ahead and start banging around with the good old Harbor Freight hammer and dolly set and see what we can get as far as straightening this thing out. All right, so you can see we got the waves out of it, back to being straight. Now this is still pretty whopper jawed through here, so we're gonna take the latch assembly out so I can work this flat. It's already not sagging as bad as it was, but we just need to work it up a little bit more. And reworked this area, got this stuff all straightened out. As you can see, all the hammer marks, and got this thing back and level, coming out like it's supposed to, as well as this. I mean, obviously it's not perfect. It's gonna be a little, you know, slightly wrinkled just because it was completely crushed. And as you saw, we were working this corner. This was all completely folded in. So got that back out. I'll kind of dolly over it one more time just to finesse it, but that's all back. And then also we noticed how this is a perfect 90 now. Well, it's not perfect, but this was all pinched down in here, so we got it all pulled back up and 90'd and rounded just like the other side. And then this, you can see where the crease used to be right along here. So we got that worked out. Little dinger right here in the corner, but yeah, worked that all back out. So it looks pretty dang close to the other side. I mean, obviously you'll never see any of this stuff, but it'll allow us to be able to mount everything properly. So overall, it's looking pretty good. So we're gonna buzz this latch out of the way, and then I'll show you an after I get this thing all beat back around. All right, spent a little time working this thing a little bit. Got these lips rolled back and angled just like on our good support over there. And then as you can tell, thing is way better than it was. This thing actually sits even now. It does droop a little bit here in the center, but I almost think the original ones all do. But it is way straighter and got all the wrinkles rolled out of the front. So this thing ought to work just fine. So we ought to be able to bolt everything right up. Not bad. Not bad. So there we go. Damage is all fixed. So hopefully in the next video, we will be getting fixing the airbox, and Dad got a Mad Dog short throw shifter, which is sweet. And we got our new fender somewhere. I can't remember where it is, but he's got the good hood and the new fender ready to spray. And we got this bumper cover here. We'll probably have to blow it apart and give it a respray too while we're there, because, you know, may as well. So everything's prepped and ready minus the bumper cover. So I think that'll probably do it for this video. And hopefully, no, not hopefully, the next video on this car, we will be priming and spraying the fender hood and the bumper cover. So, and also be replacing the radiator and fans, the intercooler, and be able to clean everything up in here and slam this thing back together, and she'll be a driver. Then he can start doing the little things like cleaning up the engine bay and getting all the PDR done, because she does have some dings. I think all 4 doors have some minor door dings. So get the PDR done and she'll be a driver again. So that ought to be fun. And then this cowl piece we thought was great, but it was broke over here. And that probably wasn't because of the accident, I wouldn't think. That's probably just been that way. They were pretty notorious for doing that. But we got an entire good section right here with no cracks and the rubber. So anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video, getting this front end all straightened back out. So the next one, this thing should be finished, put back together, and a runner and a driver. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I've been long awaiting another video on this car, amongst all the other cars that we need to film. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.